Hey guys, welcome to Road to Polyglot. My name is Lucas. I'm an aspiring polyglot who can speak 4 languages, and today I want to teach you how to increase your vocabulary. To help you learn this, I split this video in 3 topics. The first one is how do we learn words based on Steve Kaufman's interpretation. The second topic is quality over quantity. I'm going to explain that and how to put this into practice. So let's not further ado. First topic, how do we learn words? I think everybody knows Steve Kaufman. He's one of the greatest polyglots, at least on YouTube. He can speak more than 20 languages, and he's an inspiration for, I think, everybody who's an aspiring polyglot or who wants to learn a second or third language. And has an app called Link. On this app, you can read texts and click on the words that you don't know. And once you do this, you can choose the level of this word. And I really believe in this method because the first level of the word is unrecognizable. It's like the first level of the word is when you never heard of this word, never heard of it. So you don't know the sound, you don't know the translation, you don't even know how to spell it if you were not looking at it. So it's really hard for you. The second level is it's like when you have that click in your mind, like, oh, I've seen this word before, but you don't remember anything about it. The familiar part is when you maybe if you see that in a context, you're gonna remember it. You're gonna remember the translation. You're gonna remember the meaning, or maybe you know a little bit of the meaning, but not fully, not completely. So you're not that familiarized with the word, but it's not unknown for you. The fourth level is when you have to think. You look at a word, you know it, you know the translation, maybe you know the meaning, but you have to translate in your head. Some people think that's fluency, but that's not. You have to think about the word. People don't think about the words when they look at it. They simply think about it and talk like this. You can think and talk at the same time. It's almost impossible. So you have to reach another level, which is the fifth, when you're completely fluent. Like I'm saying fluent, like you are fluent in this word. So it's when you look at that word and you don't even have to think about it. You don't have to think about the translation or about the meaning. It's all in your head and you don't need to put a lot of effort into. So I think when you understand this, you can build your vocabulary with more, I can say you can be more calm. Like you can relax. You don't need to rush. You don't need to try to learn 1,000 words a day. You're like write down 1,000,000 words. Just repeat. You're gonna see a word once. You're gonna see it twice. If it's important, you're gonna see millions of times. Then you're gonna remember it. Then you're gonna be fluent on it. And becoming fluent in a language is nothing else than having a lot of words in a fluent level. So if you have like the 100 most important words, like decorated, like fluent in these words, you are in a conversation level. You're in a conversational level. So I think that's the most important thing, and I can start talking about the second topic, which is quality over quantity. Let me think of an example. When you're in a conversation, you don't use words like names of animals, numbers, you're gonna use it, but not that frequently. You're not gonna use maybe some specific words about a profession or something like this. And a mistake that a lot of people make is that when they're learning a language, they write down every single word they don't know, or they concentrate in content like Duolingo, for example, which is a bunch of content that you're not going to use. So you get stuck on it and you can't progress because you're focusing your time on words that you're not going to use. And you can correct this mistake. You can make it better if you spend more time with quality words. So for example, these exact words I'm saying right now, you know all of them in English probably because if you're watching me, I think you can understand English at least in a B2 level. But for example, I need to learn how to say how to say verbs, how to say like he, how to say we, how to say words like this. Very, very useful words. Something about my profession. If I'm a seller and I'm selling a product to German, for example. I'm learning German, so I need to understand the words on my profession, such as, for example, I used to sell caps at the airport, Guarulhos Airport, and I used to sell to some German guys, so I needed to decorate how to say like the caps in German and how to say like, oh, do you want to test it or something like this. So if your profession is if you're a communicator somehow, you have to learn some words from your profession, so that's part of your quality vocabulary and you need to focus on it as well. Yeah, hope you guys understood it. Let's move on to the third topic, which is how to put this into practice. And I'm not that fan of writing down words. I think you can do this as much as you want because it's great, but it's not that fun. And I am kind of a passive learning. Obviously, I have some active moments, but that's not my favorite activity. I spend most of my time with input, watching videos, listening to podcasts, and things like that. So, if you're a fan of writing down, that's great. You can watch YouTube videos with. I recommend you watch it with 2 subtitles. First in your mother language or in English or some language that you understand really well, and the second in your target language, so you can watch the video 3 times. First one, you watch it focusing on your target language, read it on your target language, do not focus on the second language. Listen, pay attention to what you're listening. Then you're gonna watch it again, only focusing on the English or your mother language subtitle. Then you're gonna watch it again, writing down words. I think it's a great option. If you're learning maybe one of the most famous languages in the world, you can use a channel called Easy Languages. And inside of this channel, they have a lot of channels, which is Easy German, I think they have Easy Mandarin, Easy Spanish, Easy French. So you can use it in order to grow up vocabulary and do this method. Or you can use apps like Link, for example, which I said you can listen and read at the same time, which I talked about this videos before. It's really, really important to do. And yeah, that's it. If you want to learn how to learn language better, I am doing a 1v1 coach. Just click on the link down below. I don't know if I'm gonna put a link or if I'm gonna put my phone number or my email. I still don't know, but I'm gonna put something on the description box, so you can send me a message and we can talk about this. And that's it. Bye bye.